snacks now than they have before. But there's a hunger strike going on.
What?
I mean, are they buying them? And I mean, Sam, I'm getting that echo, by the way.
Yeah.
Are we getting some sort of a weird report that isn't really happening? So I asked him directly, is there really a hunger strike going on? Who's showing up to protest? Are they from there? Are they from far away? It's a really cool live shot. He's like right outside the facility, and you can see the road is open behind him.
What if your
there are people
rent
walking back and
could
forth
pay
in the
itself?
far,
Dropshipping
distant
with
behind
Ollie
him.
Dropship
You can
is
see
simple
your
from
distance
day
behind him.
one.
You can
You
see
get a free
the
store
people
with
lined
built-in
up.
payments
I'm not
ready
really
to
sure why
sell
there isn't a better
immediately.
fencing
A
to keep
personal
people out from being
consultant
that
is
close.
available
But what they're doing is not certainly constitutionally protected. It is not a peaceable assembly. So we'll talk about that at the bottom of the hour. We also had Pam Bondi, the former Attorney General, in front of a House committee, I think it was, and she talks about the Epstein files, which, of course, we focused a lot yesterday with Alan Dershowitz, which, by the way, segue. See, I'm just tying it all together, Sam?
Yes, you are.
Taking
You're on
notes.
a roll.
This is what Dad does.
Yep.
So yesterday we had Alan Dershowitz, who was an attorney for Jeffrey Epstein, was accused by an Epstein victim, and then she said, no, I got it wrong. It wasn't him. And he was exonerated. Well, he talked a lot about what was going on with Epstein. Did Epstein have something on Trump? And Dershowitz actually asked Epstein directly, do you have anything on Trump, on Clinton, on any powerful people? Well, that interview is going nuts over on YouTube. It's a long-form interview. I gave you both parts yesterday in the radio show, but it was over 2 hours. So a lot of you didn't get to hear both parts. Go to joepags.com/YouTube, joepags.com/YouTube. It is doing big business. It's the #1 video that I posted probably in the past 2 or 3 weeks. So go check it out right now, like a lot of your friends and neighbors are. And by the way, if you're not subscribed, what's the problem? I'm going to give you that report on Bondi coming up in a moment. We also have Dr. Oz on the program today. Now, Sam, that's just crazy. So the administration calls you and says, Oz wants on in 2 hours.
Yeah, they were like, hey, can we do it? And I was like, yeah, we'd love to have them.
You're like, Dad, can we do it? And what did I say? I got to work out. I'm busy. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you were like, what am I going to do? Work out at home? I was like, yes, please.
And then they said you have 10 minutes, so of course I took 17.
Yeah. Right, of course. I mean, that always happens, right?
Well, that's expected, right? I mean, you just give me 10, I'm taking 17.
Always.
Without a doubt. So Dr. Oz on, we're going to talk about Trump RX, going to talk about GLP-1s, but our main focus is on all this Medicare and Medicaid fraud going on in places like California, Ohio, of course, Minnesota, which is where it sort of started. But he also says some red states are involved in that. And my question was very simple. If you get the billions of dollars back that we've been defrauded, can you start paying down the debt? Can you pay down the deficit? Will that actually go and help people who need the help? Because the last thing you want to do is end the programs if they're helping people who actually need the programs. But in these states that we're talking about, there's massive fraud. Great conversation with Dr. Oz, hour number 2. Then Josh Hammer from the Article 3 Project in hour number 3, where we talk a lot about the E. Jean Carroll case and what really is going on. Is she in trouble for lying under oath? And what did she lie about? And how similar is this story to Christine Blasey Ford, who you remember when Brett Kavanaugh was being confirmed to be a Supreme Court justice, they brought up this woman, Blasey Ford, who sat there and talked about how he somehow assaulted her 30 years earlier. She didn't know where, didn't know what month, didn't know what city, didn't know anything. Yet people on the left were trying to stop Kavanaugh from being confirmed. And, I mean, to the point to where some leftist nutjob tried to go to his house to kill him. So we compare and contrast those two cases as well. There's a lot going on today. Sam, can we do like 7 hours, do you think?
I mean, we can. It is a Friday.
Yeah, you've already asked if you can leave early. What are you talking about? Why are you lying to the people?
I did, yeah. You're right.
Polo, can we do 7 hours?
Can I make my face too?
Yes, but for those who don't know, in the system that I use, it's called VMix. Okay, Polo's making the face. Go ahead, do it. That's it. That's the face.
Wow.
We use something called VMix to do the video portion of the program. You can go and watch these interviews after you listen to them on the radio. And when somebody leaves VMix, I've got, like, Sam is on camera, Polo's on camera. When they leave, whatever the last face was that they were making, that's the face you get. It just stays, like, on their box. And Sam has been challenged with leaving a funny face, a different face.